Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Rebecca from the Hong Kong U Libraries, and welcome to today's webinar on getting started with the ProQuest platform and its AI-powered feature, ProQuest Research Assistant. So this is our second last webinar of the Joint E-Resources Discovery 2026, and it is organized by 7 JULAC libraries in Hong Kong. So today we are very honored to have Mr. Gary Mann deliver this training. Gary is a Carrier's Customer Success Manager based in Taiwan, and he's now in Hong Kong now for this activities, and has nearly 20 years of experience in library-related industry and extensive expertise in delivering training. So for today, we have a very quick housekeeping notes for you, and this webinar will be recorded, and we will share the recording and slides with you later. And if you have any questions, please use the Q&A box to ask questions, and we will address the questions either via the Q&A box or during the Q&A session at the end. So without further ado, may I pass to Gary for presenting, and let me just stop my sharing and let Gary to share his screen.
Okay, let me share my screen then.
Yeah.
All right, can everyone hear and see
Yes.
see my screen and hear me
Yes.
clearly, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending this workshop. The purpose of this workshop is to show you how to use the ProQuest platform. And I'm going to introduce our latest feature, the AI feature, of course, so-called the ProQuest Research Assistant to you. All right, for those who have used ProQuest platform before, well, everyone should know, if you have used the platform before, you should know it is a very easy to use platform. So today, I'm still going to go through the basic stuff for those who are new to the platform. And of course, I will go into the new AI feature in details later. All right, so what's the purpose of today's workshop? What you are going to learn from today's workshop? Basically, there are 3 points, okay? First of all, like I said, I'm going to go through the basic stuff. So I'm going to show you how to do basic, advanced, and publication search. This part should be quite easy, all right? Then, of course, the highlight of this workshop is to show you the AI features, all right? Then the third one is to show you what my research account is. It's an optional feature, so you can choose to use it or not to use it. It's up to you. So what is my research can do for you? That's my last part of this workshop topic. All right, how to access ProQuest platform? Well, from the chat box, you should have the links to, well, every school has different ways of link to the ProQuest platform. So simply look at the chat to find which school you belongs to. So you should find the links to the platform. So I'm not going to spend too much detail on it. So if you have any question, consult your librarians. If you encounter any difficulties to access the ProQuest platform, just contact your librarians. Okay? All right. Then I'm going to do the live demo right away to save time because I don't have much time. So I'm going to do the live demo. All right. Like I said, for the first part, I will go through the basic stuff, the basic search, advanced search, and publication search. So which one to use really depends on your situation. To do an effective search, simply choose the one that suits your scenario, your situation. If you really not looking for something, you don't have any specific topic or requirement at the moment, you use basic search. You simply want to know, okay, for those keywords I'm interested in, what papers have been produced, written by others. And from there, you want to get, these topics I'm interested, what papers have been written. Maybe from there, you get more ideas or more keywords, find out what you really want. Then you use basic search. If you have something very specific in mind already, use advanced search. Do not always use basic search at the beginning, okay? To save you time. If you know something, you want something very specific already, use advanced search right away. Don't waste time using basic search, okay? And if you want articles from a specific title, use publication search. Okay, so the idea is very simple. Choose the one that's right for you to do so-called an effective search. All right, like I said, for basic search, I only have something very general in mind. Okay, for example, what I'm going to do for today, the example I'm going to use is, okay, I'm interested in a topic, the impact of AI on the banking industry. Okay, I want to know what AI does to the banking industry. Okay, I want to know what paper have been written, what kind of research others have been done in this topic. Okay, I have something very general in mind. So I enter the keywords I'm interested in. Okay, in this example, I use 3 keywords: impact, AI, and banking. And you can use Boolean search operator and or not, any of these or combined of these to construct your search query. Okay. Again, if you have any question about how to do a search, you can consult your reference librarian for help. Because if you know how to do those so what we call search techniques, if you know some basic techniques, they may help you speed up or do a more effective search. All right, like I said, today I'm not going to go into much details. So I'm basically to show you how to use the basic search. So I enter the 3 key terms: impact, AI, and banking. Okay, so just that you know that by default, if you enter a space, the system will treat the space as and. For the Boolean search operator, space means and. So you don't need to type in and all the time. You just simply type in space, then that's and. And if you want to use or not, the operator, you need to manually type in or not. Okay? All right, so after enter your search key terms, the above and the bottom should be very easy to understand what they are for. Choose the source type you want. If you want Scholarly Journal, simply click Scholarly Journal. If you want books, click books. Very straightforward. Okay, if you want full text, click full text. If you want those articles have gone through peer reviewed, click peer review. So very easy to use, like I said. Okay, once you enter your selections and your search key terms, click search, this icon. Then, of course, the system will look for articles that contain, well, in my example, contain these 3 keywords: impact, AI, and banking. So you will find out, okay, what papers have been written regarding to these 3 keywords. Okay, as you can see, there are many search results. All right, this is the search result page. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, under your search key terms, this search box, you will see the first AI feature. Okay, like this one. It will suggest related key terms to you. So you can add any of these to narrow your search result. The system will suggest key terms based on the keywords you just type in. So all these may be useful to your search. Okay, if you want, simply click any of this. You can click one or click more if you want to. Okay, as you can see, it's plus sign. So it's and. Okay, so it should be very easy to understand. And on the bottom, there are 3 sections. On the left, it's the filter options. So it should be very easy. So simply click the one you want to use to narrow your search result. Okay, for example, I want full text, tick full text. I want Scholarly Journal, click Scholarly Journal. And you can expand all these options to make more selections if you want to. So it should be very easy. Okay, in the middle, it's the result of this 977,000 articles related to your key terms. And on the right, you see quick links to some books and videos. Okay, because your search result contain books and videos, then we will give you 2 quick links to books and to videos. Those just quick links. Okay. All right. Like I said, in this example, I will simply take full text. Okay. Of course, the system will remove those articles without full text. As you can see, most of them contain full text in our database. Okay. And I take Scholarly Journal. So very straightforward, very easy to use. All right. And you can go through the titles to decide which articles that are useful to you. Okay. So maybe, okay, I read through the titles, see if this title is relevant to my research. And because I take full text, you will see full text link at the bottom of each item. And sometimes you will see how many times this article has been cited on ProQuest and on Web of Science. And Web of Science is one of our company's product. It's another database offered by our company. And these serve not just extra reading. So because if some paper cite this paper, that means these articles must be related. Okay. So for extended reading purpose, you can click these links to see what other articles have cited this title. And this also serves another purpose. Just in case if you have so many articles you need to read, which one should you read first? Because some students may find, oh, difficulty. I have so many to read. I don't have much time. Which one should I read first? Before you may see, oh, maybe this title is from a very famous high impact journal. Maybe this author is very famous in the field. Okay, in the field you are interested in. Well, now you have an extra indicator. If this title has been cited by many others, maybe this one is very, high academic impact. Maybe you should read it first as well. Well, as I say, it's an indicator. So just help you to decide which one you should read first. All right. So it should be very easy to read, understand. All right. Just assume, okay, I'm doing the impact of AI on banking industry. Then I find this one, okay, mobile banking and AI enabled mobile banking. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this one looks interesting. Okay, let's read it. Okay, so I want to read the full text. Then, of course, you can click the title or click full text. For full text, we have 2 formats. One is the HTML format, the other is PDF format. So you can choose which format you want and click the one you like. Or you can click abstract to read abstract. So it's up to you. Okay, for this example, I simply click the full text HTML. Okay, so this is the HTML full text. And you can, if you want to change to the PDF, okay, those selections are also, what you just saw on the previous screen, it's also available here. So you can click PDF to switch to the PDF format. Okay, so this is the PDF format. All right. And on the upper right-hand side, you can choose to download it. You can choose to cite this title. You can click all options to save it onto your cloud account, like Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive. And not only you can download it in PDF format, you can download it in Excel format or RTF format, which can be edited by Microsoft Word or the TXT file. So you have many options that can speed up your work. Okay, so it should be very easy to use. All right, then the highlights here, the AI feature, that's what we call the ProQuest Research Assistant. If an article that contains AI feature, you'll see it on the left-hand side of the screen once you click the full text. So enable to see the AI feature, that article must contain full text. Okay, if an article that doesn't have full text, then there will no AI feature. Okay, the first criteria, okay, of course, there's another criteria which I'll talk about later. Okay, the first criteria to see the AI feature the title, okay, must contain full text, enable for you to see the full text, the AI feature. Okay, so currently there are up to 7 AI features available. So it depends on which file type you open. For Scholarly Journal, you will see 7 features. For ebooks, you will see 2 features. For dissertation, I think you now can see 4 features. So the number of features depends on what type of file you opened. Okay, so for Scholarly Journal, you have the maximum, at this moment, the maximum number of AI feature. Okay, and this one is the Scholarly Journal. So in this case, I'll use this case as an example. So you'll see all the 7 features available. The first one is key takeaway. Okay, like the word implies, key takeaway, the summary of this article. Okay, so instead of reading the full text or the abstract, well, even the abstract contains quite 2 sentences in this case. Okay, but for key takeaway, it is likely in just 1 sentence to show you what this article is about. What does it want to tell you? Okay, so you get one summary, 1 sentence summary of what this article tries to tell you, and additional topic discussed in this paper. And sometimes you will see the relationship between this article and the keywords you just entered. So this is just, like I said, it's a quick summary of this article. So without the AI, you may need to read the abstract, or maybe you have to read the full documents to decide what this paper is about, whether this article is relevant to your research. With AI, now you can simply read through the key takeaway and know whether this article is right for you. Okay, this is how AI can save you time. Okay, and you can choose to translate. You can click this globe icon, the world icon, and translate to the language you prefer. So it doesn't have to be in English all the time. Okay, so you can choose to ask the system to translate into the language you want. Okay, so this is the first AI feature called key takeaway, the summary. Okay, then you can click the other features list here. Okay, let's see essential details. Well, essential details are like the name said, it's not just summary, but in detail what this document trying to show you. Okay, so you get the key points of the title, this article, I should say. So you see the main point, purpose, hypothesis, study design, and result outcomes and implications. So all this detail to show you. And you see numbers at the end of each item, okay? Just like the citation, because some people, you may have heard AI does not 100% correct, okay? They always see those kind of warning telling you, oh, AI may not be 100% correct or true. So you should maybe recheck, okay? So to avoid that, because you need to do your research, you have to make sure everything's 100% correct in order to, use lab paper to do your research and to write your paper. So to make sure nothing goes wrong, you can say that, okay? Okay, you may wonder why AI tells me this result, okay? If you have that wonder, you can click this number, just like citation. It tells you where in the paper this result comes from. So you have so-called proof to show you, okay, oh, this is how AI comes up with this conclusion. Okay, so you can show this in this sentence in the document. So you have the proof to see, oh, that's why AI tells me. It's not something made up by AI. It has evidence. Okay, so this is what these numbers are for. Okay, to show you where in the documents the AI gets this result. Just in case you wonder why you say that, I have no idea. So you can click this number to see where in the document. the AI comes with this conclusion or result. Okay, so this is the essential details. Okay, now let's move on to the next one, finding or conclusion. Okay, like the name implies, it's the finding or conclusion of this document. Okay, and again with numbers, just in case you wonder why AI tells me this or that, you can click a number to find the details. Okay, next one. Okay, let's click the visualize topics. Okay, again, simply you can tell what this is by the name. Visualize, this AI will give you a graph, okay, to show you the topics. It will contain a main topic of this document and subtopics of this document, and even smaller topics of this document. So you can see the relationships between these topics. And there are conclusions, okay, under each of these topics. And you can click more to find out more details about the topics. Okay, so for further purpose reading, again, so you can expand your knowledge using all these AI features. Okay, then next one, important concepts. Okay, usually important concept means up to 10 keywords, the most 10 important key terms in the documents. So you get these 10 key terms with description. Okay, so if you are interested in any of these key terms, you can click the term and do a new search. For example, I'm interested in AI. Okay, I click this key term, then the system will run another search looking for articles related to AI. So it's very easy. Okay, so important concept let you know the key terms within the documents. Okay, the last one, research topic. Okay, again, the name tells you what this is for. If you want to know more related research topics, click research topics and it will give you related research topics. And again, you can click the topics, this icon, to run a new search to know more about the topics you are interested in. Okay, so these 6 AI features, those are, well, you can say this preset AI feature available under the so-called ProQuest Research Assistant. And I believe what most people find interesting, what they want is this one, the last one, the chat feature. So you can actually enter a question and ask the AI to answer. Okay, so here you can enter English, in English or in Chinese. It's totally up to you. If you enter question in English, it will give you the answer in English. If you type in Chinese, it will give you answer in Chinese. All right, so let's use an example. I simply ask the AI, this is about AI on banking industry. So how does AI impact the banking industry? So you type in your question, then ask the AI to answer. Okay, like I said, you can type in English or in Chinese or in any language you want, then the AI will find the answer for you, like that. And you can, based on your question, the AI will give you additional question, let you use, okay, or suggest follow-up question. If you want to follow up another question, you can choose the question it suggests to you, or you can enter another question. It's totally up to you. So this is the 7 AI features currently available on the ProQuest platform. Okay, like I said, not all the documents offer these 7 features. For scholarly journal, mostly likely you will see the 7 feature. But for, like I said, for ebooks, maybe you'll only see 2. For dissertation and thesis, maybe you'll only see 4. Okay, so it depends on the source type you open. Okay, all right, so this is the AI feature. Let you know this is something new. And I think based on I attend the booth duties at CTU and BU the other days, and I find students find this feature very interesting. and they think very helpful for their research. All right, so this is the basic search I want to cover today. Let's move on to the advanced search. Okay. All right, so select advanced search to do the advanced search. Okay, let's wait for the second. All right, this is the advanced search page. Okay, should be very easy as well. People, those who have never used database before, maybe they'll think this looks a little bit complicated, but actually it is not. Okay, you simply enter your requirement and ask the system to look for those paper that match your requirement. Not everything you don't need to enter or select anything. Not everything is required. I should say that. You just enter what you want and click search, and that's it. It should be very easy. What makes advanced search different from basic search is this drop-down menu. Okay, you can specify a key term must search within a search field, within a specific search field. For example, I want a keyword or some keyword must be in the title. Some term must in the full text. The author must be Mr. Smith, for example. Okay, like I said, if you have something very specific in mind already, I want this, it must be like this, then use advanced search. Don't use basic search. Okay, it's because some people tend to begin from the basic search. It doesn't have to be like that. All right, so again, I'll use some basic example just to show you how advanced search work. Let's use the AI again. Okay, AI or artificial intelligence. Okay, again, I put a quotation mark here just to show, let the system know it's a phrase, should not be separated. This is another search tips to share with you. So can be abbreviation, AI, or the full term, artificial intelligence. Okay, I want AI to be in the title, like this. Okay, then again, I want banking or tourism, okay, or hospitality, okay, because I think Hong Kong is famous for banking, tourism, hospitality industries. So I'm use banking or tourism or hospitality, another requirement I want. And any of these terms has to be in the full text, okay? You can add more requirements if you want, okay? And you may find, okay, I want to search, okay, let's use school, okay? Maybe I'm looking for a dissertation from Harvard University, okay? In this scenario, okay, where is school? No school here. What should I do? Okay, don't worry. The drop-down menu you see here only list those popular ones. If you don't find a search field, list on the drop-down menu. Pick this field codes at the top. You'll see a list of all the field codes available on the ProQuest platform. It will show you how to use the code and to do your search. And in my example, I'm looking for a school. The code for school is SCH. You simply type in SCH and the bracket, and inside the bracket, enter the school name. In this case, Harvard. Then you will find, okay, I want to limit school from Harvard. Okay, so just let you know, you can use the field codes shown on this link. Okay, there's a page. Once you click this link, then you'll see a page showing you the list of codes available. All right, then I want full text. I want publication date for those published within last 3 years. And source type, okay, many source type for you to choose as well. So I choose scholarly journals. Okay, and or maybe simply choose dissertations. Okay, we have dissertations here. So many options for you to choose. And you can choose document type, something like business plan, case study. Okay, so many options, okay, available to you. And you can choose language. I want something in Chinese. I only want to read Chinese paper. Of course, you can select Chinese here. Okay, of course, because our database, most of our articles are available in English and those foreign language. So if you want to find articles in Chinese, you tend to find not many. Okay, I'm very straightforward. If you only want to look for articles in Chinese, maybe you should use Chinese database. But just let you know, you can do you can choose to select only one articles in Chinese. It's possible on the ProQuest platform. Okay, so you can select language. Totally up to you. Like I said, once you enter your requirements, what I want all the requirements are these. Then you click search. Then again, system will look for articles that match with your requirements. And let's wait for a second. And you tend to get less number of results. Instead of like the example I just showed you, 900,000 result, now you only get like 1,680. Okay, then the rest will be the same. You can click full text, you can download, you can cite, and you can use the AI feature like I just talked in the basic search section. Okay, this is how you use advanced search. Should be very straightforward. Okay, now publication search. Okay, now let's click. Okay, okay. If your professor or someone you trust, he or she told you, okay, for your research, there's a title very famous. The most high impact title for your study is this. Okay, and you trust her, okay, you trust him, and okay, you go to the publication search and enter the title he or she told you. Okay, and you can browse the content in that title. Let's use Nature. Okay, it's very famous title for life science. Okay, so I enter Nature. I'm doing nature science. Okay, I'm studying biology, maybe. So you can enter the title you want. Okay, so you can choose in the title or title begins with. Okay, choose the one that suits your need. So, and click search. Okay, then you'll see to check whether this title is available on the platform. Okay, of course, the system will give you the list that contains nature in the title. Okay, and select the one you want. Okay, in this example, I think it's better to use the title begin with. It will be easier to find the one I really want. So choose the one that suits you. Okay. All right, then this is the one I want. Okay, so click the title you want. Okay, then you'll see the coverage and the journal impact factor and journal citation indicator, and to see how the academic impact of this title. Okay, for those schools that subscribe to JCR, okay, journal citation report, you will see these two metrics: journal impact factor and journal citation indicator. You'll see these two metrics. For those schools who don't subscribe to journal citation report, then you will see only journal citation indicator. Okay, so just to let you know, you may see two metrics or you may see just one. The reason is whether your school subscribe to journal citation report or not. Anyway, so you can have the metrics here. Okay, so you can also browse by volume issue, the year, the volume or the month, and the issue you want. For example, 2023 October 12 issue. then click show this issue. Then you have the table of content, and you can click the article you will find interesting and to read the full text. Or you can do a simple or advanced search within the title. For example, the nature, let's use aquaculture then, because it's nature. So let's use something related term to nature then. Aquaculture. Okay. Hope I spell it correctly then. Okay, then you enter a key term here. Then you will try to look for articles that contain aquaculture from nature only. So the result will only show you nature articles. In this case, 328 papers, all from nature, not from something else. So if you only want articles from a specific title, use publication search. Okay, now everyone should have an idea when to use basic search, when to use advanced search, and when to use publication search. Choose the one that suits your need to do, like I said, so-called effective search. Okay, do not use basic search at the beginning always. No, it doesn't have to be like that. Choose the right one that suits your need. Okay, all right. Then, okay, let's go through this one. Change databases. Okay, you can choose this so-called change databases to see what ProQuest databases are available to you. Of course, different schools may subscribe to different list of ProQuest databases. For example, Hong Kong U subscribe this list of ProQuest database, and BU subscribe list number of ProQuest databases. Not all schools subscribe the same ProQuest databases. So if you want to see what ProQuest databases are available to you, simply click this so-called change databases, and you will see the list. Okay, and from this page, as you can see, you can choose which ProQuest databases you want to use. Okay, so you can manually change, you can manually select or deselect or select all. It's totally up to you. You can do your customization to combine one or more ProQuest database and do one search. For example, maybe I'm doing a cross subject search. I'm doing a study in so-called, let's use financial technology. Okay, let's assume I'm working on a project related to financial technology. Okay, financial technology. Okay, it means financial and technology, of course, fintech. Okay, so it's about business, and it can be also about technology. So it's about, like I said, it's a cross subject topic. So maybe you want to use a business database, and maybe you also want to use a applied science database. Okay, so science database and business database. So you don't have to search in business database one time and do another search in the so-called science database. You don't have to do that. You can go to change databases and see the list of ProQuest databases available to you. You can select more, select one, select two, select all, totally up to you. And once you make your selection, like I said, all this data, if you see the database list on this screen, that means it is available to you. Okay, as long as you see your school name appears here correctly. Okay, if I'm at Hong Kong U, you see Hong Kong U here. If I'm BU student, I see BU here, then that should be okay. Then you see the list, then that list is available to you. You can freely use any of them. Okay, so select those you want, then click use selected databases. You can do a so-called cross database search. So it can also save you some time. You don't have to search twice. You can simply do one search. Okay, this is another tip I want to share with you. Okay, the last one, the so-called My Research account. Okay, under this head icon, this human head icon, whatever you want to call it, okay, you will see a feature called My Research account. Like I said at the beginning, this is an optional feature. Okay, you can choose to use it or not to use it. It's up to you. What it can do for you as well, it is here. You can save documents. You can save searches. You can create alert. You can make some customer settings. Like on one page, I want how many search results to appear. So you can do some your customer settings, okay, preference, okay. And if you have RevWorks account, you have this reference measurement tool. You can enter your RevWorks account, the information here to do the so-called direct export into the bibliography into your account. All right, so if you any of this feature, you can create this account to speed up to help your work. Okay, so you can save documents, you can save searches, and create alert. I'm interested in AI. I want a system manually, weekly, maybe on Tuesday. Send me an email about AI. What are the new articles about AI? I want to receive this newsletter. You can call that. Then you can create this alert. Okay. All right, basically that's what I want to cover today. And one more thing, okay, let me go to my PowerPoint. Well, I mentioned in order for you to see the AI feature, the first criteria is it must contain full text. So what's the other criteria? Okay, it has to be, your score must subscribe to any of these title, database or collections. Okay, so just quickly, I'm not going to read through it. So a lot of ProQuest databases now offer the AI feature. Okay, so in order for you to see, to have this so-called AI ProQuest Research Assistant, your score must subscribe to any of these ProQuest database or collection. Then once your score subscribe any of this collection, and the article you are interested in contain full text, then it is likely you will see the AI. Okay, and another possibility you don't see the AI, maybe because the publisher does not want AI on its content. So maybe you see, my score subscribe to, for example, ProQuest Central. How come I read this full text? There's no AI. Maybe another reason is because the publisher doesn't want to have AI. Okay, so it's because of copyright reason, the publisher decided, oh, I worry my content will be learned by AI. I want to avoid AI. So of course we will follow the publisher's will, then not to offer AI on that title then. Okay, so in order for you to see to have the AI features, there are several criteria. Okay, first one is your score must to subscribe any of these ProQuest collections or databases. Then you open a title that contains full text, okay, or video. It doesn't have to be a document type. It can be video, like I said, ebooks or many source type have AI, okay. But if you find, oh, how come this title doesn't have AI? But based on what I just mentioned, it should have. Then another possibility is the publisher choose not to have AI on its content. Okay, so just to let you know when or why, how come there's no AI. And especially for ebooks, just let you know that for ebooks, many publishers, because of copyright, they may worry about, like I said, the content learned by AI, so they choose not to offer AI. So for ebooks, most that kind of question, appears most often. Like people wonder why there's no AI on this title. Why? Most likely for ebook is because of the copyright, the publisher's reason. Okay, they choose to opt out from this feature. All right. Now, I think I cover everything I want to cover